while they're trying to swim away.
Yeah, but don't let them get too far away because if the stuff sinks down too far, you can't pick it up.
We're live, by the way. What time are you
Yeah.
Chris?
Oh, you're flying in?
6 o'clock.
6
What are you here for?
Saturday or Friday?
Friday.
Okay.
I expect you to be there to pick me up.
6 a.m.
You're arriving at 6 p.m. Friday. Wait. Hold on. A.m.
Yeah,
or
like
p.m.?
6:30 Friday. PM.
6:30 a.m. Friday?
PM.
p.m.
PM.
You'll arrive
Afternoon.
6:30 p.m. Friday. Okay. Yeah, I can probably come get you. We can hit like food on the way back. That's what we'll do. Should
Man.
Should we do something big on Saturday after the race? Scott?
So
Jeff? Brett?
I unfortunately have another thing I'm going to at 4 p.m. on Saturday.
Tisk.
You're always too busy for me, Scott. I get it. I don't know what I'm doing Saturday. I might have a football game, actually.
Yeah.
This has been on the calendar for a month. And y'all make plans anyway. I see how it is.
Well, you
I
didn't
don't know.
specifically ask me, hey, you want to do something on the 25th?
Did. And you were like, yes.
No, I would have remembered that.
If you ask me to race, guarantee the answer is no.
I likely asked you this on stream, and I can go back and find it.
Wait, how the... Okay, I have a pop-up that I cannot close. It's the invite your friends to the race after I completed the registration. So I should have shown up.
Let me see what Savage Race says. My last email says Tough Mudder prices are going up. That's not right. I get more emails from Tough Mudder than I do any other race.
Savage Race receipt.
You joined hashtag Team Hypnocat?
Yep. Doesn't it, like, ask you?
No. And their, like, registration process to, like, log in, you have to act like you're going somewhere, and then... Or you have to act like you're logging in. It's a whole stupid thing. Let's see. Register. I'm already registered. Let me log in.
I mean, I can see it. It's on my thing. Team selection, hashtag Team Hypnocrat.
Team Hypno Best.
The Hypnocrats. We used to have a flag, and then Sean killed it.
It needed to die. It was so heavy. Yep, I see you. Oh.
People also made us feel bad. They're like, oh, why are you carrying a flag? What cause? And it's like, our team?
Because we like it. It's funny. It has... Oh, can I... That's not going to show anything. For me and Jeff, well, Chris, for you it says you're male. But for me and Jeff, it doesn't say that.
Oh. Should I pick a gender when you register?
Also, why does it say your captain? This is my team.
Captain, my captain.
This is my fucking team.
Apparently not.
Bunch of bullshit.
Changing of the guard, just like the Time War.
Where are we at? 8:19. We're not gonna wait for Jeff any longer. Last time on Dragon Ball Z, what happened? Oh, we had Davrold became dead. Flanagan
Krampus
became the Krampus.
Krampus.
I don't know if Davrold and Flanagan are the Krampus, or it's just Flanagan.
It's just Flanagan.
Where did Davrold go?
His body poofed away.
I mean, no, it was shoved into the body of the Krampus. It didn't poof.
He's in the mix. He's in there
The
somewhere.
body's in the mix. I don't know if the soul dissipated to elsewhere. Wait,
Don't worry. I have all of your answers.
All right. I'm sure something relevant will happen that will make it. We'll figure it out.
And they can all be found in Chapter 2 of the Time War.
Who says
The
we're gonna,
pre-Time War.
Who says we're gonna get to chapter 2?
Oh no, I'm 99% sure we're gonna bring an apocalypse. Like, the horsemen are gonna show up in the freaking sleigh with Klaus, and we're all gonna die.
Oh shit, that's right. The Horsemen of the Apocalypse caused the Time War, or they were trying to
Oh, we
cause it.
killed one of them. Or, but that was in the future, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I thought they were trying to end the world. Were they trying to cause another Time War?
They
Oh
were trying
jeez.
to cause the Time War in the future.
See, I feel like you've stolen this from us. This was our
I'm
lore love child, and you've just bastardized it.
I'm feeding off the energy of all of your lore, and I'm creating this abomination.
You've done to the Time War what who is it? Google did to YouTube when they bought it. All those ads are you.
I only have ads for all the good NPCs. Why haven't y'all rescued Jesus yet?
I don't even. Oh wait, we
Yeah.
have to kidnap somebody.
I thought Chad was dead.
No. Well, I mean, in the future he's alive, and in the past he's a skeleton man.
Wait, who's this?
Jesus.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, remember, he was at the cult. He was at the cult like skeleton form, and the old hag was siphoning the magic off of him, and that's how they were getting their power, basically. And we initially departed from the cult under the guise of doing something for the old hag so we could save Jesus, and we have just completely gone off the rails from there.
So you still waiting on us?
I mean, I don't know.
He's gonna be waiting a while.
I don't know what he's doing. He's been off screen.
I'll be back. I have to get some water.
So I think y'all left Santa Claus and went back to the portal. And Jeff became the leader of the Gnome Mafia, and y'all went to an inn to rest.
Yeah.
Who has the elf staff? Who has loose leaf's old staff?
I think I had one of them.
This is specifically the magic staff
This
that
is the staff we went back to get at the inn, right?
Yeah, I thought I had that one.
Yeah, it's
I'd
whoever
probably-
ran up the stairs first was. who
Yeah, I
went
think
to get it.
I think it dropped on my death or something like that.
So does Santa have it?
Might be still be on the ground.
I'm asking. This is important.
I mean, the whole reason we went back to that inn was to get the staff.
And then you were like, as soon as you could, drop it somewhere else.
Yeah, I don't know who had it after we got out of there.
If no one has it, Santa Claus has it. And I'm giving you the opportunity for that to not be true.
I have it. I have it.
Okay. Are you sure you want it? You don't sound sure.
I don't know. I know we killed a woman over it.
What? Jesus, what did I miss? I was gone for like 2 minutes, literally.
We're talking
Talking about
the past.
the staff that we went back to get at the inn. Who has it?
I thought Davril picked it up. You talking about the dude whose arm we cut off?
We're talking about the lady elf, her staff, that was taken by y'all.
Wait a
and-
second.
I
Didn't
would
it get
assume-
stuck in
I would
Meldog?
I would assume Mildog has it.
Yeah, Meldog had it. It was stuck in his hand.
Yeah.
No, it was stuck in
Remember?
Loose Sleeve's hand, remember?
I
It's
assume-
Oh, and
we-
Loose died.
Yeah, he died, but I assume that Mildog has it. He has it. He totally
How
has
would
it.
he have gotten it?
I'm not sure what he would do with it. But if he has it, he has it. I'm not particular about who gets inflicted by this this level of plot.
I like people turning up with magic items, so.
All right, y'all are at the
I
end,
know.
right?
Yeah, we're at the end. Long
Yeah.
rest, baby. We leveled up like 50 times.
Is there any additional leveling up that we need to discuss? Did somebody get spells? Oh wait, you don't have a wizard anymore. Is the Krampus's character sheet figured out?
Did I do that
Oh,
last
yeah.
week, or did I just kind of?
I
I
think
just
we
went
were
straight
looking
to
at
bed.
that elemental knight, and you had to make a couple edits to that.
I had to change one of the things to
The sleigh, right?
Angel wings.
Yeah. Angel Wings. Yeah, let me edit that. If it's not edited, I forget.
All thanks to Klaus, we get magic transportation.
Isn't it great? You can fast travel again.
I don't know that that helps us. We used it to escape a lot. That's about it.
We did. As you
And then
slap
some-
your girth.
Oh yeah. And I'm waiting for that entrance. You hear
Yeah.
a thunderous clap. Oh wait, it's some man slapping his stomach. Oh no.
So we've kind of established that there's technology, right?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay.
Where can I get the details on Angel Wings from?
Wait, what do you mean tech?
The Divine in Monster of the Week, which that book I can't reach. It's over.
That's okay. I found
Over there.
the Divine. There it is. Okay.
Is that not amazing that Klaus was the divine out of everyone?
He was, well, when you think about the Divine, do you really think of like Santa's minion?
No.
It's one of those things where we've taken whatever intended lore was in Monster of the Week and we've warped it. So we've established that there is some level of technology. What is that?
Colorado native Pilsner. Pills. Can't have this unless you're here, so.
All right, well, I'll just fly up there and get a beer.
I mean, I do have a guest room. It is set up now, so.
Okay, well,
I
let's.
still have boxes everywhere, obviously.
I mean,
but-
I'll sleep on the boxes, whatever.
And I hooked up the hot tub, so we got that going.
All right.
All right.
So
Right on.
Sleep on the hot tub or the boxes.
The boxes on top of the hot tub.
You need a roof of boxes. So the party finds themselves in the inn. Y'all are coming downstairs from a long night's rest.
Hit me with my mail.
You have mail?
Yeah.
He said he had mail.
What
It was
about
from
it?
Pop. It was from Pop Pop.
Are you gonna read it now?
You said- I asked if I had mail, and the person said yes, and then I went to sleep. So
Spoilers,
not want to do
you
with
didn't,
mail.
You didn't have mail until you asked for it.
I realized that.
Ask and you will be given all sorts of fun things.
This be my redemption arc to earn my father's respect again.
Are you going to read it? Or are you scared, Pea Sprout?
Of course, I'm going to read it. I need to see the disappointment. It fuels me.
Alright. Well, as you open the letter, how does this is completely pointless. How does Pea Sprout open a letter? Does he use his sword as a letter opener, or does he rip off the end?
He sets it on the desk, and then two-hand cuts the end off.
And then pulls out the letter, and it says, what does it say? It says, and you can hear Papa's voice. It says, "Son, your anger, your blood thirstiness, your dread is a disappointment.
Jesus.
Please do not contact me until you have atoned and gotten very serious help for your issues. I cannot stand to look at you in the way you are now.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
This is from your dad?
Your lovesick father, Papa.
Papa!
Sprout's going to drop to his knees, shed a tear, then cut the letter into pieces.
Hey, yo, man, I wouldn't get too down. Your dad sounds kind of like a jerk.
Did you read my letter over my shoulder?
I'm sorry, I couldn't help it. I could not help it. I'm a bard. I'm always looking for stories, and I thought there'd be a good one on that letter. Instead, it was just a jerk writing lots of mean stuff about you. And I wouldn't
You're
take
a
it
nosy son of a bitch.
personally.
Wish to change my quest
What's your quest now?
to murder Stumpy.
No, I mean, what do you want your new quest to be? To murder
Oh.
Papa?
No. So, I actually need guidance from you.
Okay.
Oh, I need atonement.
You need
I want to do something that will gain my father's respect again.
You want to atone for your sins.
How dare you? Yes.
How dare I?
And you know, this would be fucked up if he was like magical or like a deity or something.
And that's who you've
Every
been
time
talking to the whole time? And that's how he knows you're a bloodthirsty monster?
Man, that'd be some next level shit. My father is actually dead. Surprise!
I'd do something about that, I tell you.
That'd be some Zeus level shit.
So, like, we haven't explored Papa other than he is a magical stonemason. He's gifted in the magical art of making very interesting masonry stuff. What's important to Papa? Apparently that his baby boy is not a bloodthirsty monster.
Well, straying from whatever our normal quest was supposed to be. Apparently, we're supposed to be heroes, right? Like, that's the name of the game.
I mean, I wouldn't say heroes. This is the Time War.
Well, yeah, that's true. We don't know yet. We could be the villains, which is even more fucked up.
Like, at this point, you're more like saboteurs than anything else.
For real, right?
Well, we don't even know. That's the thing. We don't even know
You don't know what.
why we're here. Like, who even brought us here?
Fair. You also didn't really investigate that. You ran from
I
that
tried to,
You ran
remember?
from that town so fast.
Well,
No, I took the rock that Justin's OG character was supposed to talk to figure out who set the thing up.
Yeah.
And then he died, so he couldn't talk to the rock. And then I traded the rock to somebody. I traded it to a merchant.
So
That's right.
you went to all this trouble just to trade it away because you couldn't do anything with it. So what is Pea Sprout's redemption arc with his father? What does Pea Sprout think that he should do to atone for his bloodthirsty sins, according to Papa?
Well, I could become a pacifist.
That'll be tough in the
man.
arena.
That'd be really. I'd say I'd take up a worthy cause and make an adventure out of it is what I'd do, and I'll tag along with you and help you out.
Okay, I have to figure out what the hell the redemption arc is, though.
Sounds like you already have your therapist. Waylon apparently knows exactly what you should do.
I sure do.
Probably save Jesus.
That feels very redeeming. And it
Okay.
feels sort of on plot, whatever
Yeah.
the plot is.
I don't even know what's going on anymore.
All right. Hmm.
Or are you going to double down on your efforts to purge the world of evil?
Well, we know something here is fucked up. But if I, and I've been trying to purge the world of evil, and he called me bloodthirsty. So I've been killing the wrong people all along. I could take his guidance and start slaying gnomes.
Did he say that?
I mean, that's how it could be interpreted.
I
feel
think
like
what
I
he
got-
meant was there are probably more ways to do good than just slaughtering an entire species of animal
Okay.
or race of people.
Got it. Gnomes are animals. They're not people.
I
You
want
heard
to
it here
take.
first
Okay.
from Waylon Ginseng.
We need to win the tournament, and I'm going to mobilize the gnome army, and then we're going to go take Jesus back and exterminate the cult.
You keep using words like exterminate.
This is what we call systematic genocide.
Yeah,
What
you're
is it?
saying a lot of words. I'm starting to think your father might be right.
It's not genocide when you wipe out a cult or a religion. It's something else, isn't it?
Oh, I thought you were talking about gnomes.
Well,
No.
I mean, depending on how the fight goes, there might be genocide against the gnomes.
So we need
that is
we
your
need to go
redemption?
back.
Yep, take over the gnome kingdom at all costs, assemble an army, and go save Jesus.
Well, we need our audience with that king first, don't we? Which is why we're fighting through this battle of the
Yeah.
band.
Oh shit! Do we have a fight coming up, right?
No, we beat her already.
I thought Flanagan. Isn't
Oh,
here
that's
next?
right.
Flanagan had a fight with someone on screen.
Well, yeah. Who's our next opponent?
You know the guy who you would talk to figure out when your fights were? Do you remember what
You
happened to
kinda
him?
killed him. He's dead.
You killed him.
All right. Well, I guess we have our direction tonight. Let's mosey on over to the arena.
It's just like, we need to see if we're on the schedule tonight. We're
Are
not
we
really sure.
booked for tonight?
Wait, we're in an inn. They should have a TV, right? Can't we see the highlights from the tournament?
Yeah, you do. You actually see the highlights, and then it cuts to breaking news.
Uh-oh.
You
Oh
see,
shit!
you see. What was her name? What was the elf queen's name?
If she got named, it was done by Loose Leaf, I think.
She is on screen on a podium, and the background appears to be Arctic. She apparently has left the gnome capital, and she appears to be talking on a podium from her home country. And
What's the name of her home country?
I will have to ask Justin when he gets back. It's Snowland, as far as I'm concerned.
Snowland.
It's gonna be Poop Town for now.
And
That'll be our
she
school.
says, what does she say? That the gnome infidels have slaughtered her ex-husband in cold blood and stolen the magical artifact of the gnome or of the elvish people. And if it is not returned to her in due haste, as well as his body, and as well as a way to make up for the murder of the former king of the elves, of the tundra elves, that the elves will act on this. They will act on this incredibly aggressive act of war in due kind.
That's some heavy shit. I wonder who we fight next.
It's obviously not the elves. Unless it is, and you want to go to the front gate or something.
Hmm. Do we know how to get to their place?
To the elf place?
If only we had transportation.
If only you did. You don't have...
Staring at-
Loose Leaf was your elf guy. He knew of the Tundra Elves. Waylon, do you know anything about the Tundra Elves, or are you just a beach elf?
I don't know too much about them, man. That I would not call that tropical paradise. I don't hang around those kinds of areas. You know, if you can't kick back with a good beer and a nice song, you know, light breeze off the ocean, I'm not from there.
But you know where it is. Are you aware? Have like some distant third
I'm
cousin
aware
moon.
of it. Like I'm aware there's a sun.
Okay, so we have someone who knows how to get there.
That's not what he said. He said
Hey,
he's...
what do we call Davril now? What's your name?
Krampus.
Call me by my true name, Flanagan.
Oh, what? This feels dramatic. I don't know.
A dramatic reveal of who he's been all along.
Yeah, well, I've been calling you Flanagan, haven't I?
Yeah.
Okay, good. For a second there, I was a little embarrassed. I thought, man, is this guy's name Krampus? And I've been calling him Flanagan the whole.
All right, new to us, resurrected Flanagan. You take us to the Tundra Elf people?
If one of you knows the way, absolutely.
We're going to murder an elf.
Hey, Jeff,
queen
your
lady.
background audio is drowning everybody out.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. I could see that it was lit up. So it must be going through my video then.
Yeah, I think it is.
Is it just me, or most y'all on toaster internet?
I see everybody just fine.
Yeah.
My issue is your server's on the East Coast, you bastard.
That's
Go
right.
to
Everyone
West
is.
I know.
Well, on Friday, everybody will be here.
That is true.
With that, I'll snap my gnarly fingers, and a sleigh will appear.
Okay, you're in the middle of the inn. Right?
Yeah.
And you're
Yeah.
on board with this. How does it appear? Does it?
You hear
You
the
know how
jingle
this
of
shit works.
you hear the jingle of bells, and it just poof materializes.
And it crashes into all the chairs and tables. That's what
The-
you want, Sean.
The
That's
smell
how
of
this
the
lays-
smell of
What?
juniper fills the air.
As a bunch of tables are crushed, the splinters flying everywhere.
All right, this is a pretty sweet ride. When did you get this?
It's on loan.
Is that better?
A
Yes.
little?
It's a whole lot better than it was.
Well, it's
Yep.
not. It's only lighting up when I talk now, so it's not catching the background stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna hop in the back seat.
You still don't know how to get there.
I thought one of you did.
No. Waylon was very clear. He has no idea how to get there.
Oh, he said he was
told you I've
aware.
never been.
He
I'm
said
aware
he was
of it.
aware of it like he's aware of the sun.
Ah, shit. What does the text say? Can we not go? Okay.
You have to go somewhere
gonna
you
go-
know. And also,
I'm gonna go to the inn.
And somebody's gonna have
What
to
if-
ask for directions.
I'm gonna walk up to the innkeeper and ask her if she knows where Tundra Lady is.
Tundra
You can draw
Lady,
me-
who's that? What are you talking about?
The stupid elf lady on the TV. Do you know where she's from?
Yeah, the Tundra.
Yeah, do you know how to get there?
I've never left this city in my whole life.
That is
Well-
so sweet and so very, very sad.
So we've narrowed it down to it's not here. The tundra is not here. We know that much now.
That's
You
true.
should go talk to
We saw the place on TV, so I know where I can poof to it because I've seen it.
What does it say? What
Read the
does
text.
Angel Wings say?
Angel, dang it, I closed the tab. Hang on.
Places you've been before, and some other shit. Okay, you know what? All right, you want to play? You want to play hardball, Sean?
I want you to figure out something that's not fucking dumb, if that's what you mean.
Yep.
Damn.
I'm gonna spout lore about my trip to the tundra. Okay.
When you consult your accumulated knowledge about something, Pea Sprout's never been to the tundra.
That you know of.
No, you.
What about that bachelor party?
I argue that this is such a change of character, like you're trying to fit a square peg in a round hole, saying that Pea Sprout went to the tundra for a bachelor party.
Pea Sprout has not always been the paladin that everyone thinks Pea Sprout is.
I know, you said he was like this rough kid who just beat the crap out of people at one point, and then taking up the righteous cause of the paladin gave him the authority to be a bigger bully.
Jesus, I don't remember saying that, but then I would exactly be at a bachelor party.
In the tundra?
You don't know about the elf women. Not in this universe.
So whose bachelor party did you go to?
This would be my older brother, Stan.
Stan. So Pea Sprout
Yep.
is that a family name? Or
You have an older brother named Stan, and then your parents decided, you know what? Screw regular names. Pea Sprout.
This is true. They learned the error of their ways with the prototype. His full name is Stan the Impaler, Destroyer of Worlds.
Oh, that makes more sense.
Your family.
they named you
Your
Pea
family.
Sprout.
Yeah.
It's like, here's Stan, he's destined for greatness, he is the destroyer. Here's Pea Sprout, my baby boy.
I mean, it's kind of fitting. You know, it's that yin yang.
Oh, so
My baby boy.
It was Stan's bachelor party.
Yes.
Was he marrying an elf?
Oh, no, he was marrying the Witch Queen. That's why I went to Elfland.
The Witch Queen.
Yeah, the Witch Queen Eleanor.
Okay, where is she from? Is she part of the
Been a
Wizard
while
Council?
since. I don't think so. I think she's part of a totally different thing.
Well, the Witch
She's
Council?
more about the. Well, it's a coven, not a council, obviously, because it's just witches. So, a totally separate thing. But they have a famous bazaar there named Mazad. Like that's the capital. That's where their coven's based.
Okay, and this is and she's the Witch Queen. That's a lofty title.
I mean, she's the ruler of the land. And if you dispute her, you kind of disappear, get melted into goo or some shit. I don't know. I've never been there.
And how long has Stan been dead?
How long has he been dead? Wait, why is Stan dead? Okay, fine. I think that would have been the
Immediately after the bachelor party.
No. I think they went to war with their neighbor. It's like some second great war, and I think he was killed storming the keep of the king of their neighbors.
Okay.
You want more? Do you want more stuff? I'll
I'm
keep going.
I'm curious what NPCs I can kill off before we even get to them.
Or Stan.
Okay.
Can we have a moment of silence for Stan? All right, that was
Based on that, the interesting thing I will tell you is that The Witch Queen is allies with the Tundra Elves. They have a diplomatic agreement. If one goes to war, the other has to go to war with them.
Really? I don't want to fight a bunch of nymphs, though.
You said you wanted a Witch Queen with an empire?
You asked me for lore. I gave you lore.
And I gave you the Witch Queen's empire. And
Strings
the diplomatic
attached.
relationship with the Tundra Elves. Which means they probably have an embassy in the Elf Tundra.
Jesus, they have some complicated relations.
Seriously.
Oh, well. Huh. This puts me in a little bit of a pickle then.
That means
Well,
you probably know someone in the embassy, don't you?
Yeah, I definitely have an old flame there.
Excellent.
Can ring her up and see what she's up to.
Well, you just have to know a person to teleport to them, right?
Yeah.
I don't think she's gonna be happy to see me, but let's drop
Probably
in.
not.
You don't think so?
We'll find out.
All right, we can go to the Witch Queen's embassy in the tundra. Oh God!
All right, everybody.
Oh wait.
Get in.
Oh, by the way, the neighboring king's name is Geldar.
Let me get a pencil real quick. We created.
Oh, that would be a hell of a redemption arc. Kill the person that killed my brother.
Geldar.
That sounds very redeeming.
Geldar
As-
is king of the
as
bad
he's-
people.
As he says Geldar, I'm gonna spout some lore.
Let's do this. Hold on, let me get some names real quick because we just spouted a whole fuck ton of lore, and I need to write some notes down.
Oh yeah.
Chris, the Witch Queen. What was the name of her city?
Oh, Mazad.
And it's like a
That's the capital of her country, or her kingdom. We're gonna call her kingdom. Ooh, We're gonna call it the kingdom of Thran. We'll pull a little bit from Magic the Gathering there.
Kingdom of Thran. She's the Witch Queen. She's the leader of a coven. She married Stan. He dead. And they have a
He was
diplomatic
defeated
agreement
by
with the elves.
He was defeated by the mighty hammer of Geldar.
And Geldar is the king. And he's alive?
He's the neighboring king. They were trying to take over.
What's the name of the kingdom?
That's what I was thinking about.
Geldar land.
We're gonna call it Strom. Strom.
King of Strom.
Stromboli. No.
And then you said Geldar, and apparently Davril Krampus Flanagan knows of Geldar.
I didn't say that.
You said you wanted to spout lore.
Hearing all of this, he wants to spout lore. Hearing the encompassing story.
About what he knows about Geldar.
Can I get a +1 forward since I have amassed the knowledge of the Krampus?
Have you amassed the knowledge of the Krampus? Does the Krampus
I would
have knowledge?
I would assume so. Genetic memory, baby.
Oh, did you roll for spout lore?
Not yet.
Oh. Yeah, do it. Give him +1 forward. The Krampus,
Sure,
was
with the Krampus knowledge and Pea Sprout lore dumping on you.
So we
He's
broke
about
all
dumping all over you.
I just imagine the scene in my mind. The Slayers called it breaks all of the chairs. We take a couple of the broken chairs, sit down, and I tell the story of the bachelor party and my brother and his not so nice witch queen well, wife?
Widow.
So-
Not late wife. She's not dead.
Widow.
So.
I rolled an 11.
Widow. That's the word.
You rolled an 11.
That's with the forward.
So you rolled a 10. So 11.
So we've got a bunch of information,
Sure.
and we need to know what the Krampus or Flanagan or Davril, any of the three. You got three brains going on. There's a lot of lore in there.
Yeah.
This has got to come from Krampus. This has got to be the Krampus.
It's the Krampus knowledge.
So the Krampus knows.
Yeah. The
Okay.
Krampus.
Like I want to ask you a question to trigger this, so
Okay.
that we can so that it can organically, figure out all of this nonsense.
Sure.
So, the Krampus, he's the executioner of Santa's plans, so to
Mhm.
speak.
Yeah.
An executioner can mean many things.
This is true.
What does the... Okay.
Oh, I've got a story.
I've got a good question.
Okay.
Why did Santa send the Krampus to fight with King Gildar against the Witch Queen?
Oh, is that what happened?
Santa
that's
sent the Krampus because the Krampus was a powerful enough ally to stand up to the Witch Queen and her covenant. Because between the two borders of Strom and Thran, they found a dungeon, and in that dungeon they found an inherently powerful magical item. The Coven and Geldar's advance party descended into the dungeon at the same time.
This sounds like Black Clover.
Shut up. Yes, you know where I'm going with this.
Go on.
The Witch Queen's coven had driven back Geldar's advance army. So Geldar appealed to Santa Claus for help. And he did it he made agreements with Santa on terms unknown to the Krampus, but the Krampus was ordered to help Geldar out. And in doing so, they were able to retrieve the magical item. But the events leading up to this caused the derision between Stan and Geldar, which led to them one killing the other
With his hammer.
with his hammer.
So, in true Time War fashion, Gildar, Gallagher... Is it Gallagher?
Yep.
Stan?
Yeah.
And then I'm supposed
Yeah,
to
he
give
Gallagher'd him.
And now I need to give you something interesting and useful that's relevant to this situation.
So the Krampus is familiar and on friendly terms with Geldar.
Yeah, definitely.
Which is the opposite of the place we're going, right? Because
Unless you decide to go to Geldar instead.
do you want my redemption arc to take place tonight? We can do this.
And then you'll have to roll a new class because you can't be a paladin anymore. You fulfilled your quest. Like, I feel I'm torn on what is useful other than you've already got this established relationship with Geldar, and
You know, you could give him one of the terms of the helm.
you know the king of Geldar, or King Geldar, he has that magic item. You know what it is. You know what it does. The Witch Queen doesn't. What is it, and what does it do?
The item?
Yes.
Ooh, we're gonna have some fun with this.
It could be one of the 2 legendary items we lost in the portal that Sean took away because he's mean.
There's a lot of magical artifacts in the Time War. There's the great exploding sausage thing. There's the staff of the wizard loose
You mean
leaf, or
you,
the
you mean
druid
the you mean
loose leaf.
the bag of troll worst?
Yes. I like
All
to
right.
call that one the end of the world.
All right, I've got one that will kind of tie it back around.
All right.
They're a pair of magical bracers.
Oh,
Oh,
excellent. All right, you know he's got him. You know the Witch Queen wants him. You're on friendly terms with Geldy. That's your info. Do with it what you want, because I don't know what you'll do with it. What is the plan, guys? Are you going to the Tundra? Are you going to the Witch Queen Coven? Or are you going to Geldar?
We have options.
well, wait. So, okay? I guess the question that I have: does the Krampus knowledge give him the ability to travel there, or is it more like memories? You know what I mean? Kind of like flashback type things. Like you'll get bits and pieces.
I would say that.
Okay, so I think the only place that we could travel then is to the embassy.
But Krampus doesn't know anyone in the embassy.
No, I do. I know someone in the embassy in.
But yeah, the Krampus has to know them to teleport there.
I thought it was anybody.
No, remember we always rolled by everybody that was in the sleigh. If somebody knew where we were going, we
shit.
could go. That's how we were doing it. That's why we did that a lot in Monster of the Week.
Was there some sort of caveat to that? Did that person have to drive the sleigh?
Yes.
We let Meldog drive the sleigh because I transported him. Like, he was basically stuck with the sleigh.
Yeah.
Or, like, I showed him which button to hit, and he hit it and went to, like, the sports authority or something.
Yeah.
You just kind of let us do it, and then you're like, well, Meldog can drive the sleigh now.
To be
But he
fair,
couldn't, like,
Angel
summon
Wings
call.
was never meant to be a Santa sleigh.
Yeah,
It
that's
was
true.
supposed to be a teleportation spell that turned into a Santa sleigh. But yeah, that's fine. Anyone can drive the sleigh. That means it's something that can go terribly wrong.
Terribly, terribly wrong.
I mean, it always does with that, though. You're separated or you go to the wrong place. I mean, I think you get fucked and go to Geldar's throne room, and then we start an all-out brawl when I try to kill him. Like, I mean, there's obvious places to go. Okay.
So you want to drive the sleigh to the embassy?
Yeah, to see Serena the Wicked, yes.
Serena, the Wicked? Man, I don't know about that.
That's what I call her.
Harsh.
She's probably just Serena.
Call her. I'll write her note down as Serena the Wicked. All right, somebody roll Angel Wings. I don't know who does it.
Whoever's
What's the modifier on it? Or we just roll on straight D6s.
I think it's just D6 on them.
Why not? I would say since this is kind of a cross system move that we're using, maybe do it based off of an intelligence roll, since I would assume, it's a magical ability.
Intelligence and weird is kind of like very
Yeah.
similar. Yeah, that's fine. All right, Mr. Pea Sprout, who I absolutely know probably has a -1 in intelligence.
Nope. I'm even on it. Okay, how do I roll?
So it'll be a flat roll.
Yep, a 9. What does 9 do?
What's a mixed success?
You almost make it, right?
I guess it's too late for me to try to aid since he's already rolled.
I mean, if you roll a 6 when you aid.
Just do it. Roll
yeah,
it.
well, I'm
You
the
like-
Krampus.
He goes to take the steering wheel and turns it the wrong way and pushes a button the wrong way, and then you slap his hand or something.
They take +1 or -2, your choice. You also expose yourself to danger, retribution, or cost. So obviously, +1, making it a 10. But we have just placed ourselves in one of those three things.
As the sleigh takes off, I need to get some water. I'll be right back.
As we hit 88 miles an hour.
Some Libyans in a van show up.
So what's our plan here? Because
I don't know. I don't know
because
because the whole spout lore thing I did was I just bullshitted that whole thing. Just because I could.
Where is Brovo right now?
I would assume that you're with us.
You're with us, right?
yeah, we were at
Yeah, I
we
wasn't here last week, so
were at the inn passing stories, and oh, so you didn't see Scott get turned into the Krampus?
Yeah,
so
I'm the Krampus now.
Devril got straight up murdered by Santa Claus. Like, broke his neck, picked up, oh yeah, we killed the Krampus. Then Santa Claus said, I need a replacement. They broke Davril's neck and smashed the Krampus body together with him. And now we have the Krampus, and the sleigh is back.
okay.
Lola! Alright.
What the heck is wrong with that dog? Oh, was I here last week?
Pretty
Thought you
sure.
were.
Yeah, I thought you were too.
Yeah, because I was about to say, I remember you getting turned into the Krampus. I feel like I've just missed something. I don't know. I guess I missed just the first 30
Oh,
minutes.
I
of the
guess
session.
before you hopped on, we were talking.
You were all spouting lore.
He asked if he had mail, and he got mail from his dad. Peace Sprout did. And his dad said he was disappointed in his bloodlust and blah blah blah. So we're trying to get him on a redemption arc.
Okay,
At,
I heard that.
At
Tundra?
my request, yeah, in the tundra.
Okay.
And so we're headed. I'm not sure why we're headed there specifically to begin your redemption, but that's what I know.
Oh yeah, I don't.
Fair
Why
enough.
are we headed to the tundra for the redemption? Why are we headed to the tundra in the first place?
At all?
Oh, we needed to see the elf lady.
Why did you need to see her?
Because we gotta cut her down. She's trying to start a war. That's the only way to solve things in this universe.
I thought you were trying to stop the war by winning the tournament.
Well, we are, but she said, oh yeah, that's right. She said that we murdered... What the hell was Meldog's other character's name?
Loose leaf.
Okay, Loose Leaf, yeah. Man, Loose Leaf keeps messing me up with Pea Sprout. Like, I just get him, I'm like, that's not... Anyway, so, TLDR, lady's like, oh, they murdered my husband and stole something, so I need it back. Otherwise, we're going to attack you guys. And the Witch Queen and Geldor and all that. Apparently the Witch Queen, my brother's widow, is allied with the Tundra Elf Lady. So, if they go to war with the gnomes, the Witch Queen lady's coming too. That's roughly where we are. We could be about to set off the apocalypse by the assassination we're about to carry out.
Yeah.
But you
Right
might
on.
set it off by not doing anything.
I mean, that is true. I mean, I have high success though with an arrow to the knee and I'm breaking their neck, so kind of my go-to. But I mean, we could potentially, so where we are, we could try to talk her out of this insanity. We don't know her motivation for trying to kick off this war either. But that does tell me that she feels she has a very strong ally who's willing to go to war with her. Because, you know, the gnomes got, like, troll sausage everywhere, so maybe that's what this is all about. It's about the world's supply of troll wurst.
I think they're vegetarians. I think that was discussed, that all elves are vegetarians, except for the beach elves.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We talked about that.
They apparently
He's
like
the-
cheeseburgers in paradise.
That's right.
I think we've all eaten troll wurst, so, you know.
I don't think Loose Leaf did.
Barova hasn't eaten any troll worst.
that you
I don't
know
think I
of.
have.
I was
That I'm aware of.
putting little bits in your mouths while you were asleep in the inn. So okay,
You were
So you're going to the
infesting the party
embassy.
with Trollwurst.
to see Serena the Wicked.
How does how does Santa sleigh arrive at the embassy? Is it a smooth landing on the front lawn? Are you bursting through a wall in the bathroom?
Bro, this is my first time and I rolled a 9. You think I'm gonna be like some
You got a
smooth
10.
like
You got a 10 because of help out.
Okay, so we'll say like pretty decent, minimal environmental damage.
Minimal environmental damage. All right.
So you know, like
all right.
bumping into stuff a little.
All right. As the sleigh as the sleigh appears and crashes through a wall, because that's how it is. It crashes through the walls, the garden wall surrounding the embassy, and lands on the newly installed water fountain that is a statue of the Witch Queen and the Queen of the Elves shaking hands. It teeters slightly before it catches, and it doesn't fall over.
Okay, sweet. All right. Well, I guess we need to get off here. I believe this is our stop. Thank you, Waylon, for the tune since the radio doesn't work in this sleigh here.
My pleasure. My pleasure.
I really think you should consider releasing that greatest hits album. I don't know why you don't.
Hey, you gotta time your greatest hits album. You know, you gotta wait just to the right amount of them wanting it.
It's true. You do have a pretty wide fall. Ooh! We have Waylon roll to see if anybody here is aware of his musical talents. Like a superstar type roll to see if he gets recognized.
Do you wanna risk that, Waylon?
See if people recognize me. Sure, let's give it a shot. It's unavoidable when you're in my business as a bard.
Does the bard not have like a renown thing or anything like that?
Mm-mm.
So
What should I
weird.
roll?
I think
for
there's
that?
probably a move for that. I think plus charisma. That feels like a charisma move.
Yeah. Let's see.
Oh shit! The groupies start flooding in the broken wall.
What is one of your greatest hits that's gonna be playing?
Oh God. I had a list.
Is that what the name of the song is? I had a list.
I had a list. Yeah, I had a list. Yeah.
His newly unreleased single, Ode to Stan.
That song is playing on the loudspeakers in the garden. And is it like a Jimmy Buffett song, or is it a headbanging song, or what is it? How do you rock out to this?
It's kind of like Candle in the Wind, but for Stan.
Oh shit! Sounds like depressing. I didn't think this was gonna be your song.
In the garden. In the garden. In the garden, you see as you crash into the garden and knock over the poster, you see someone sitting on a stone bench with some headphones on, and they're holding up a lighter to the sky, moving it back and forth. And then they feel the vibration on the ground and look back, and it's Serena jamming out to I Had a List.
Wait, so is this the Ode to Stan song? I had a list.
Yes.
Yeah, I had a list.
Oh my!
She takes off her headphones and you can hear it like blasting at an unnaturally loud volume. Like, this is a soft and like sad song, and she's got it cranked up to like 15. Blast, like, I don't know how she hears it anymore.
Oh man, I forgot I recorded this song. This was for a favor for a producer friend of mine.
And she looks back and sees Waylon Ginseng, the man, the myth, the legend, looks back and doesn't grasp for a second. Like she looks back and then looks forward. Then she looks back and looks forward again. Then she looks back with her eyes open, and she starts fangirl screeching.
I told you guys she was wicked. Do you see this?
And she is now running at you,
Roll for initiative.
Waylon.
Say, you guys go on ahead. I guess I'll catch up.
By the way, her creature type, she's a siren.
Actually, why don't y'all hang around here?
All right, let's see if I get a siren stat block. Y'all probably execute her. She
No.
gets right up in your face and she's jumping up and down with her hands in the air, screaming and ecstatic. And then she sees Pea Sprout, and she's like, "Sup, babe? How you doing?
It's been a minute.
It's been too long.
Not long enough.
Why don't you call me anymore?
I got busy.
You didn't
Work.
get busy.
You know, I couldn't handle it after.
You don't want any of this?
I did at one time. I've taken a different
But how
path.
about now?
I mean, I did bring
She starts posing.
deep. Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, I guess she's a siren. Is there a roll to see if she's seducing me or whatever?
No.
I guess
I
it'd be
don't-
like a cast, right?
But then she looks at Waylon and she starts screeching again. She's torn. She's having a mental break over the man, the myth, the legend, and oh shit, it's that hot flame that I used to have, and they're together. Oh shit. Let's all get together.
Slow your roll, Serena. Slow your roll. We're here. We're actually here on business.
Yes.
I can turn.
The best kind of business.
We need to see.
Me, I'm here.
I don't have her name. What's the elf lady's name?
We don't know.
Okay, Can we just like do a filler? Elf lady. We need
Say
to see
the
elf
queen of the elves.
Queen of the elves. Queen of the tundra elves.
I'll be your elf queen.
No, we actually have to see her. She's threatening some friends of ours.
Oh yeah, she wants to go to war. That'll be fun.
I
I bet
you know, I heard
we could do the war song that we put out recently. That war ballad. How does it go?
Are you talking about the unreleased song that you recorded in secret?
Have you heard this war ballad? I've been working on something, but I hadn't made anything official yet. How did you know about this?
Well, one of the advantages to being a witch and part of the Mazad army is we can see the future.
Oh fuck.
Okay,
And we use that to see your greatest hits.
that's pretty good. So you know when that album's coming out. I just had somebody
I'm
ask
so
me
excited
about that
for it.
earlier.
But I
He's
can't tell you
probably
when.
wondering.
I don't want to change the future.
Yeah.
We just lose Jeff.
Yeah.
Should we wait or is he done? Is he
Keep it moving.
There we go.
Oh, we
Continue.
just lost Scott too.
Nope, I'm here.
Sing your
Hello.
siren.
Sing the war
Oh,
ballad for me. Sing the war ballad. War ballad. War ballad.
I'll make a deal. If you take us to the Queen of the Elves, he'll give you a couple verses. He'll give you one that you haven't even heard yet. He was writing it on the way here. I saw over your shoulder. Sorry, Waylon.
Well, hey,
Did
I
you
read
not
your
catch
mail. It's only
The
fair.
part where I said, I can see the future.
But this could be one of the verses that you haven't heard. If you heard the complete song, this could be something you changed. Could be
This is
totally
like-
new.
Oh, you're right.
True.
Something that
Could be a
didn't make
verse
the
I
final
tried.
edit.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's special. Let me. You come on inside. Let's get some coffee. She skips into the front door of the embassy. Up some stairs. There's stone pillars, stone stairs. To the left of the entrance, you see a statue of the Witch Queen holding up the stone head of King Geldar. And she crazy. And on the left side of the wall or door, you see another statue with the Elf Queen holding the decapitated head of an unknown elf. And they are pointing the faces at each other across the doorway.
Hey, Serena, has she actually killed Geldar?
Oh no, but it's good propaganda.
Okay, gotcha. Do people think she's killed him? Or is this just, this is what we want to do?
This is what we want to do. He needs to die for what he's done.
Okay. Do you guys still do the
king.
parades where... Do you still do the parades where you burn, like, effigies of him and all that shit?
No, we execute Strom civilians. We raid, bring them across, execute them, and run them through a parade.
I'm going to quietly go to the party and be like, this is why I call her Serena the Wicked.
She's giggling as she says it.
I once saw her skin and boil some goblins alive, so, she's pretty intense.
That was a good time. She laughs.
I forgot you have really good hearing.
The
Damn
best.
witches. I'm asking for a friend. You remember that one night where you used that spell where you cloned yourself? You did that weird mirror thing where there was...
Is that what you want to do? There can be more of me.
Just a thought. It might be useful later.
Yeah, it will.
Oh boy.
Jesus Christ.
It's a little TMI.
So anyway, how do we get to the queen of the...
You just sit your little butt right here, and let me make a phone call. And why am I doing this? Oh yeah. And I'll be right back. And she wanders off down a hallway and disappears for a moment, leaving the party by themselves with a coffee table, tea platter, a bunch of scones, some tea, nice armchairs. This is the waiting room for the fancy people.
The fantasy people?
The fancy people.
Ooh, do I have a way to... Oh. What were you saying, Jeff?
Nothing.
So, does Brova has some knowledge of poisons, right?
Hope so.
Does Brova have knowledge of poisons?
That's a you thing.
Yes.
You don't sound convinced.
Okay, nobody eat or drink anything. Brova, can you check this stuff to see if any of it's...
Hold on, I would like to know how Brova knows about poisons.
Brova doesn't know about poisons. Brova's a fighter.
Oh.
He knows
Killian
about
knew
drinking.
about poisons. I don't even know about that. Killian
dwarf,
definitely
isn't
knew
he?
about poisons. Well, yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
fuck it. We don't have anybody to check for poison. I'm going to eat a scone and drink some tea.
Are you constantly concerned about old flames killing you when they've been so, aggressive about getting in your pants?
Yeah. You don't know Serena like I know Serena. Serena the Wicked, Sean. The Wicked.
Wicked smart.
Wicked. She's aggressive.
She just wants a piece of somebody. It might be Waylon. But she knows she's got a better chance with Pea Sprout.
They're always after the musicians.
No, I feel like you've got leverage here, right? Because people know who he is. So he could use that leverage over characters, right? People love to please celebrities.
Yeah, that's true.
That's exactly what just happened. You made a deal with her with leverage.
Sweet.
Used your celebrity to leverage her into some kind of weird magical mirror threesome.
Well, no, that was. Do we even have a caster anymore?
No.
Jesus, I was trying to throw people a bone with something that could be cool as a spell, but
You were trying to give people the after image technique or some shit.
oh yeah, that's what I was going for. I was like, this could be kind of a neat like.
Wizards have a mirror image spell. I was gonna take that on the next level, but it became the Krampus instead.
And you're no longer a caster. Like, what
True.
are you? Are you a demon or something?
An
Like-
elemental knight.
oh yeah, that's
like,
right.
in terms of stat blocks,
But also a demon.
but also an aberration.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's why my deity is not too pleased with you. I retch a little bit every time I look at you, so. Just a little, I'm fine.
You just keep almost vomiting every time you look at him, and he hasn't caught on yet. And we lost him. And he's back.
Well, I keep like,
You keep like.
oh, I keep losing Jeff's audio. What the hell?
Not losing my audio.
Or not audio, video. It's your video.
Oh,
that I keep losing.
that's possible.
So, okay.
My Wi-Fi dongle just shit out a second ago, so that might be part of it.
You're good. Well, I've poison tested the food and the drink.
You
Oh, it's
keel over
possible.
immediately.
I was thinking more it's possible I could have been roofied. So.
She thinks she's so seductive she doesn't need to do that.
I mean, she is a siren, so.
She comes back out skipping with a. She just comes out skipping and she says, "I've arranged a meeting.
Thank you very much.
It's gonna be great."
Hey, Waylon, why don't you give her the first 5 words to that lost verse?
Ooh, gimme.
Okay. Fine.
Only 5, though. Don't give her more than 5.
You can give me 6.
If you keep asking, he's going to give you 2.
That's not fair.
3 tundra elves cross the Rhine. Hallelujah.
I love it.
Is that 5? I thought that was 7.
I know I gave you a little extra
Oh, I
because
love the little
you
extra.
seem so excited for it. It's got a good ending, I can tell
Peace
you
Sprout
that.
never gave me a little extra.
Mhm. Well,
It's true.
that's between you and Peace Sprout, man. So
I'm a taker, not a giver. That's how it works.
And we're gonna sort of like cut to black and then cut to the meeting with the queen because
You don't want us to get lost in the new place on the way?
no, I don't want to spend the next 20 minutes acting out flirting with Peace Sprout.
Fair. Well, I figured we were just going to
Describe-
get our note with some like raunchy drawing on it and then walk. We can cut to black if that's what you want.
Oh, we'll cut to black.
So if we cut to black, does that mean that there is a sexual
No,
rendezvous?
it just
happening?
means I'm tired of this scene and we need to move on.
I could have just cut her down at any point.
Do you want to just kill her?
No.
She's a siren. She's an ambassador.
hey, man, I need my fans. Okay, let's keep this one alive, please.
Especially the sexy ones, right?
That's true. Oh, is it one of
Yeah,
those
eye
weird
candy.
things where she's like objectively ugly, but because she's a siren, everybody thinks she's really attractive?
She
It's
is
like a fraud.
She is very attractive, but it's weird. Like you look at her and you're like, I like that, but also
Almost overpowering, right?
It's like, yeah.
Too much. It's like too much sugar.
It's got that glamour going.
So as we cut to you walking up the stairs to the Capitol, Capitol building in the Tundra Kingdom. You see some guards. They take note that the ambassador is with you, and they let you pass into the main entryway. You go through a couple of different hallways and rooms, and Serena is incessantly flirting with Waylon and Pea Sprout the entire time. It's obnoxious at this point. She does not let up the entire time. And as soon as you get to the queen, she cuts to absolutely business first, and she says, or she bows her head at the queen, and she says, "My queen, here is Waylon Ginseng and the." She knows the name of your band. I'm not going to call you the Bystanders.
I think we were just the Highwaymen, Waylon Ginseng and the Highwaymen.
I present Waylon Ginseng and the Highwaymen for your pleasure. And she turns around, winks at Pea Sprout and Ginseng, and bows and steps out of the way so that you can approach her. And the queen immediately recognizes Pea Sprout, the bastard, who distracted her so Loose Leaf could steal the staff. And she says, "You motherfucker. You dare show your face here."
We're here to negotiate.
Negotiate? Like the terms of your execution?
No, Loose Leaf has since passed. You know that.
I do know that.
And we really, really don't need a war with the gnomes. And
Yes, we
the
do.
fucking Witch Queen.
She would love to do it.
I know she would love to do it. My
Those-
brother died serving her cause. What the fuck?
Those fucking gnomes, they deserve it anyway. They've got it coming.
Man, if anybody deserves it, you guys should go after Geldar and just finish the job.
There's something going on there. She won't let me touch him yet.
Yeah, I was kind of worried Stan might have been set up, but I don't know. Got no proof.
That's dangerous talk.
Yeah, the truth kills, right?
Obviously. So how are you going to stop me from squashing some gnomes?
What do they have that you even want?
My husband's body. And let me out of character make this clear. She says my husband, not my ex-husband. She says my husband's body. The staff of the Tundra Elves, and it's got a better name, but we don't know what the name of the Tundra Elf land is. And something for our troubles. I wouldn't say no to a gnome prince. Or
That
princess.
we could deliver.
You're going
Do
to
you want
give
'em-
me some gnome
do you-
royalty to have fun
do you
with.
want- Oh, so you want them alive? Okay.
Well, you can't flay them dead.
I'd rather see them dead, personally.
You could flay them dead. Brova says.
Not as fun.
It can be done.
How does it sound as interesting to me?
So you're willing to go to war with people that have somehow harnessed trolls over a
I'm not
staff
super
and-
concerned about the trolls, honestly. They're not that big a deal.
I guess it depends. Depends on which kind. Which ones are you talking about?
We deal with trolls all the time. The ice trolls up north are awful.
She's a witch queen, right?
No, this is
Not
just,
her.
This is the elf queen.
Elf queen.
The elf chiefess. She's not actually a queen.
Oh, I'm
right?
sorry. She's the elf war chief.
Yeah.
She is a war chief specifically.
So I do have a question. How did you get the title war chief if you haven't been involved in any battles?
That is the title of the ruler up here.
Okay,
I claimed
so
it through the appropriate means. regardless of what my departed husband said.
Does that mean we can challenge you for the title?
Sword gets unsheathed.
The elves will not recognize a non-elf. Especially not an abomination like you. Looking at the Krampus.
Since I've taken the my sword out, I'm going to
Well.
ask, what here is evil?
Well, fortunately for us, we have an elf among us, as the Krampus motions back towards Wayland.
Wayland Ginseng would like to lead the Tundra elves into battle against the gnomes.
Sure.
He actually
Why not?
has-
You guys got my back, right?
As long as I get to kill gnomes.
I'm going to nod as I'm praying, waiting for my answer.
Oh, you're looking for who's evil here. Is anyone in the party explicitly evil? I don't know about the Krampus anymore.
No, the Krampus is chaotic.
Okay.
You sound disappointed.
It's good to know. Because chaotic isn't necessarily evil or good. It's like
What do you think I'm doing right now? Chaotic.
Yeah. Who is evil? I don't think the Elvish Queen is evil.
Gary is taking a while to answer me.
Gary, is that the name of the death?
Yeah, that's the name of the sword.
You hear darkness in you. You hear the voice of death, and you haven't I don't think you've pinpointed who death is or who the voice is, but you could hear him talking to himself, I don't think she's evil. Huh.
Maybe.
No. And he you could feel your head rotate and look at Serena, and you hear that scratching again, like someone's scratching the stubble on their chin. It's no, not her either. And you could tell there's no evil here.
I'm going to sheath Gary. I have no business here.
You dare bring out your sword and then put it away like a little bitch in my presence?
This would be cruel to cut you down.
It would be a waste of my time to cut you down.
I must practice temperance to
Peace,
please
power,
my
and love. This is a story of redemption, not of you dying.
Wait, you said that to me? Jesus.
Yes, I did. I'll be
Wayland.
honest. I'm just looking at her. She's war chief. You're Peace Sprout.
So Waylon, did you ever wonder how the line "penis, penis, penis, I love penis" got into your old hit, "The Good Times"? I wrote that into your songbook.
Imagine you had something to do with it.
Is that really part of the song?
Yes, we recorded it and everything, and it was actually a hit.
It's on the top 20 for weeks at a time.
At first it was funny, and then it just became tragic.
Every time they sang that part, everyone would just jump up and down, putting their hand in the air. It's yeah.
Oh, so anyway. All right, Elf Wench. My business isn't with you. I just need you to
Wench,
snap back
you
the nose.
dare?
No, that's right. It's War Wench. Sorry. Apologies.
Guards. Would you please show these fine gentlemen to their new rooms? And you see a bunch of guards come out with manacles.
That's all right. I know the way. Thank you.
Oh shit, he is famous. So it makes sense that he could get them to not cuff him or cuff him lightly. I would advise
Brooklyn doesn't
against
know
this.
about all this.
I would heavily advise against what you're about to do.
I would advise against, or wait, what does she say? She says something that sounds better than I am capable of saying it. You would be well advised to show proper respect to the war chief.
Proper
She's
respect.
got you there, man.
We
you
are in
did
her
call.
kingdom. Because we're not in the embassy anymore, right?
No, you're in her throne room.
And you're calling her a wench.
Yeah, it was pretty rude. I gotta, I mean,
Yeah,
I like
that was a bad one.
Are you gonna follow through with this war wench, or are you gonna back down? What are you discerning realities? If she's a wench or not?
How big of a wench is she?
What is about to happen?
The guards are about to cuff you.
My apologies, War Chief. I don't know what came over me. I'm probably weary from the travel.
Oh yeah? That's a weak ass retreat, but I'll allow it.
I don't know if you've ever spent a night with Serena, but it can be quite exhausting. So,
Oh, I'm very familiar with Serena, and she winks at her.
Serena's just been around. I feel like that would have been the perfect time for there to be like 2 copies of Serena. Okay. So we need to find your husband's body, get you the magic stick, and what the hell else do you possibly want?
I already told you I want a gnome prince or princess.
We can do that.
Alive.
I'll see about that.
That might be a little more difficult, but
Those are my terms. The military is mobilizing. They'll be ready in about a week.
3 to 5 business days.
Yeah, that sounds about right, given that the
Bank
weekend's
holiday.
around the corner.
By the way, does the Witch Queen still have my brother's armor and sword?
Oh boy, that's a good question. She says, "You know, Geldar
Take it
took
back.
that.
Use the mace. It's a
You
mace.
know, Geldar took that when he slayed him."
Yeah, I should probably go talk to him.
You would dare?
I have unfinished business. I take it his body was never repatriated either.
Of course not. It was hung from the walls of their castle for many weeks before it was not able to hang anymore.
Oh boy.
Just fell apart. Another day. Another day. So I guess we leave?
You have a week. If you can bring me what I ask, then I will not act on this.
Well, let's see what we can
I want to
do.
ask the,
we can
I
do
want
it.
to ask the party, do we even know where Loose Leaf's body is?
You remember when you lit the inn on fire?
Yeah.
That's where it is.
The body was incinerated.
Would the items be incinerated, though?
I thought he got out there with us.
He was killed in the inn.
He was
Oh,
killed.
yeah,
Yeah, he
that's
was.
right.
He was
A
killed.
two-thirds man killed him,
Basically
right?
before I did that. So.
Yeah, his body was up on the staircase, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I think one of the 2/3men actually had it draped over his shoulder when he approached y'all, and then you lit him on fire.
Yeah.
That sounds right.
No, I thought we didn't we cut. Oh no, we hit him with a fireball. That's right. So okay,
Checks out.
I guess we know where we need to go. Back to the sleigh.
I snap my fingers and the sleigh appears.
Oh shit! In the throne room.
Yeah.
Jesus
Not
Christ.
something There's not some kind of anti-magic field in the throne room?
Well, I don't know that.
Apparently
Yeah.
not. The slave.
The sleigh appears, and the elf queen widens her eyes. See, you have friends in high places.
But of course.
Only the highest or lowest, depending on how many cookies and glasses of milk you drink.
So the highest?
All right, I'm gonna hop in the shotgun seat.
Talk about a security loophole.
This is like divine Christmas magic. Serena sticks her finger up. She says, "I was promised some more words, please."
Here's your words. Stand back or die. And I'm going to hit the button.
Oh, motherfucker!
And the sleigh disappears. Go ahead and roll angel wings. Let's find out where the fuck you go.
Oh Jesus!
Where are you going? What's the plan?
We're going back to the inn because I've been there before. And that's where we just were.
The torched one or the inn that
The
you
torch. The torched one.
Okay.
Oh fuck!
Would you like to go the wrong place together? Or
Split the party.
split the party all over the place?
We roll together. I'd say we go to the wrong place together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like if it was a fail, we'd split.
I'm trying to think.
What is mixed success? So it's not like a hazardous place, right?
So a mixed success is still a success, but you go, like, I think in Angel Wings it says specifically you all go to the wrong place together, or you go to the right place but in different places.
Copy pasted what was in the spell thing, and it says on a success you all go where you go where you all wanted, at a cost as you don't quite manage it, and then there was no real like bad that I saw. Feel free to correct me on that.
I'd have to look in the book, and I can't reach it, so I'm not going to.
Oh, if we fail, the sleigh would typically go somewhere, and we would have to go retrieve it. That was the normal failure thing. Or it was whatever made you happy, Sean. That's right, because it launched us all out, and we did all sorts of shit. So
Yeah.
I got to get used to the sleigh again because I haven't had to deal with it in like half a year now.
I think it was kind of like it puts you in a complicated situation. Like a lot of Monster of the Week, yeah. It was like you come up with what happens to us.
The sleigh appears within the burnt-out ruins of the inn, and as you look out the window, it is roped off with police tape all the way around the building. The roof has collapsed. You can see the tower going up. It hasn't collapsed yet, but it's a little iffy. And you see the scorched remains of quite a few dead things. And by scorched remains, I don't mean like charred meat. I mean piles of ash.
And bone. So, all right, which one of these piles do we think is... Oh, wait, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to walk up to the first ash pile I see and hit it with lay on hands.
Nothing happens.
Well, damn. And gnomes aren't evil, so how do we find this body?
It is hilarious to me that you think a jar of remains is sufficient for her.
Yeah.
Also, why do you care if it's the right jar of ash?
Well, I guess we could get the ashes and go see like a necromancer, right? They can do stuff.
The paladin wants to go see a necromancer.
I mean,
Well, you know how it is.
I'm desperate to see this war not happen because it's only famine and death that it'll bring.
I that was the poorest choice of words you could ever say.
Jesus Christ.
That's
Well, anyway.
Necromancer.
Can I? Well, okay. I remember what the inn's like. The floor is there. There's some rubble, right? So I can figure out approximately where Loose Leaf was, right?
Like, it's been a day or two. There's ash everywhere. There's small piles of ash. There's police tape. Like, I don't think you could determine which pile of ash is the right pile of ash.
All right. So we're just gonna collect a little bit from every one of these piles.
A little bit? Is a little bit sufficient for a necromancer to rebuild the corpse of Loose Leaf?
You tell us.
Christ. Oh wait, it's all gnomes, right? Well, it's gnomes and like 2/3 men, and 2/3 men are huge.
Yeah.
So we could kind of figure out which. Okay, do we? All right, I need an investigator.
You see two larger piles of ash. That makes perfect sense to me. You see little bitty blots of ash, and then you see two giant piles.
Okay, so Loose Leaf would have been near those, right? Near the big ones?
He was.
Is there like a medium-sized
His
pile?
body was riding on the shoulder of one of them. Also, he was kind of undead.
Wait, what?
Y'all pulled him off a slab and like off a gurney in like the morgue at the cult place.
So we did.
Sorry, well, Melvin did.
Well,
Like
we
he
did not.
he body jumped into a corpse.
Well, all right, we're just gonna grab some of this and
what?
I guess I'm gonna see. Are there any bones or larger things like that? It would be about Loose Leaf size.
How hot is your fireball, Davril? Are there any bones left?
No.
All right, we're just gonna scoop up some ash and hope for the best.
You gonna dump it in the Trollhorst bag?
How did? Hold on, I'm confused now. So Meldog's been reincarnated like 3 times, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this lady that was his ex-wife, is it the ex-wife of the body from the morgue?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Wait, what? Oh, fuck. All right. This just got, like, all sorts of worse. It wasn't even like Meldog or Loose Leaf knew this lady. It was literally the widow of the guy who was... Oh, fuck.
No, Loose Leaf,
Okay.
like Loose Leaf knew this lady.
How did she recognize him, then?
He may have been a corpse, but he was still Loose Leaf. And they had a conversation.
Okay. So Loose Leaf is actually... Okay.
Loose
So
Leaf
not
is
the corpse.
Loose Leaf. He was a corpse, and then Melvin reanimated his body.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay, so the corpse was Loose Leaf. And Melda... Okay, got it.
Yes.
Okay, makes sense now. Okay. Anyway, all right, taking the ash.
To
Apparently
where?
that's all there.
What are you gonna do with it? You broke up.
You know who would probably know someone who could do something with this? Serena would know.
I know
She's
someone
wicked.
else who knows someone. Like, why don't you go see the cultist?
Fine, we'll take the ash. to
Or
the
you can
altar.
go see the Witch Queen or Geldar, or you could go to the Council of Wizards. You've got this, or you could just go look at the, I don't know, the gnome classifieds and see if there's a necromancer on staff somewhere.
After I scoop up all this ash, I'm gonna turn to the party. Do you guys actually want to try to jump through all these hoops, or do you think we should just prepare for war?
war would be easier than a couple of simple tasks.
Didn't we
I
come
mean-
here specifically to prevent war?
I hold up the jar of ash. We've been to the throne room of the elf chieftain lady, so we could just pop in and stab her. And then all this would be done. We don't actually have to go to war, but we could just assassinate her because this seems like a very difficult task to deal with.
So regicide is better.
Well, assassination.
That's,
mean,
that's
would
what
your
regicide
party-
is in
what
this
would
case.
Happy have to say
Oh,
about it?
yeah. I mean, I don't know. You say simple rule cramp. I'm just gonna call you Krampus. Can't look at. Ugh! So, looking away and talking to you. You think do you know someone that can do something with this ash and reconstitute a corpse?
You're asking me.
I'm asking you because you said it was a simple task.
Well, sure, everything is simple with divine magic.
Flanagan's real uppity now that he's he's the right hand man to Santa Claus. You're muted, Chris.
Oh no, Kristen's asked. I gotta go light a grill. We'll be back in 1 sec.
All right. We are just about at 10 o'clock. Do y'all want to wait to decide on corpse reanimation? Or
Yeah,
let
it would probably
let
be
it
best.
let it sit for a minute?
Yeah, probably best to wait on it.
Simmer.
Yeah.
Maybe come up with a good idea.
Let stew.
Could be a good one. Could be a great one.
So that'd be cool to bring Loose Leaf back, huh?
Are you going to resurrect him, or are you going to reanimate, or are you going to make his corpse more presentable?
A little of both, I guess, right?
I don't know. It depends on if his soul is still around.
Is there any way to determine that beforehand?
You could talk to death.
Is that an option?
Chris has talked to him. And I don't think it's going to be a quick pop over. You're like, hey, Death, is this soul still around? It's going to be, hey, Death, what can we trade for this soul?
How many gnome souls would it take to equal one Loose Leaf?
Probably a lot.
Wait, how the hell are we talking about death now? What happened?
Jeff wants to resurrect Loose Leaf instead of
No, I didn't
remaking
say
his
that.
corpse.
I asked if we were doing that, and you said, are we making his corpse look more presentable, or are we resurrecting him?
Oh.
Could we resurrect him? Could Justin get his character back?
Does Justin want his character back?
Could we trade
Brody for
his current? Yeah, could we trade Brody? The loophole.
So wait, we're talking about now going like classic, what is it, Greek mythology or whatever, where we're gonna go and retrieve him from. Oh, where the hell is
We
it?
have to,
Hades or
we have to
whatever.
descend into the underworld, Hades or whatever it's called.
See, this is how we never actually accomplish anything. We're like, we're going on this adventure. Side quest, side quest, side quest. We've Skyrimmed and only done side quests.
Then we get lost at sea, and for what, 50 years?
And there'll be a pirate adventure on the River Styx.
I mean, if you broke out the old U Realms map to do that, I don't think I'd be upset.
How long is Odysseus lost at sea? I don't remember how many years. I thought it was like 50. He was an old man by the time he made
Yeah,
it back
it
to
was
his
a long
island, right?
time. It was,
Yeah, so
yeah, it
that's
was
where we
very
need
long.
to go with this.
So you want to go to sea for 50 years and come back, and then the 7 days that she said you had to return the body, you come back and the time war's over.
Oh, I just mean it should be like an epic journey to the underworld, and then we get lost at sea on the way back. By the
Following-
Cyclops.
Following proper mythology.
Yeah, we've got to go you got to do this the right way, or it's not gonna work.
All right, y'all need to think on what it is y'all want to do.
Well, she asked for a corpse. I guess the easiest way would be to get a corpse and make it look like loose leaf. That might be the easiest thing.
Like a golem.
Why don't we just hand her the jar?
Deal?
What
Don't
was
we
it?
just have them in the jar?
Yeah, we've got his ashes, but maybe it's like what the hell kind of powerful magic do you have to take ash and turn it back into a body?
Did she
Dude,
say it
man.
had to be a body? It's an ashy corpse.
She said, quote, bring my husband's body.
We need
Yeah.
a sculptor.
It is his body. It's still his body. It's just
that can
in a
mix the
different
ashes
state of
into
matter.
clay.
So you want
Just
to bring it back and say we cremated it for you.
Yeah. You know.
Which you did.
We thought we would do you a favor and we went in and burned the body.
Hey, we covered the cost too. We covered the expenses, you know.
Hey, it's
At least
no
we-
cost to you.
Did she,
At least we could do.
did she not know he originally died then?
She knows he's dead.
Yeah, currently.
Do you know how she knows he's dead?
Because we killed him.
No. Because the battles of the tournament are broadcast on live television.
Oh, and that was a
Oh.
battle in the inn?
Yep.
Oh, fuck.
So all of our actions are being like recorded and broadcast.
Only your battles
Only
in the tournament are being broadcast wherever they happen.
I mean, this isn't like, what the hell is I just totally spaced. The, Mockingjay thing. Hunger Games. It's not the Hunger Games where any fake side romances too.
Well, she knows. Then if she saw it, then she won't be surprised when we hand her a jar full of ashes and say, "Here's his corpse."
Yeah, she saw
Oh,
him get
that's-
squished.
Yeah, so basically the feed would have picked up as soon as he was smashed. Because that was technically when the battle started.
Okay, so ashes are acceptable. We're taking her ashes that might be mixed with 2/3 man.
If you think that's acceptable to bring to her, then that's fine.
We know that's acceptable. She never said anything more than that, so that's what she's getting.
Well, she saw,
Good enough.
she saw the broadcast in the fireball, right? So she knows he was incinerated. Oh, we
Yeah,
could really.
she didn't ask us to go out and like alter reality. She just said, get what's left of him and bring him back."
So, all right, we got this nice bag of ashes. Check one. Now, what was the other thing we had to do?
The staff.
Which we don't know where the fuck it is.
That
And
snapped in half, right?
Yeah, it was. No, I don't. I know
thought
it was
he got
stuck
snapped
in his
in half.
hand, and then he transformed and somehow got it. I forget where it wound up.
We'll figure it out.
Sean,
next
can you-
session.
Can you look at Meldog's inventory and see if the staff is there?
We could just ask him next week.
It was stuck in his hand because his hand turned to stone.
But he was loose leaf during that time.
Yeah, but remember there was something. The staff did something there too. I thought. I'll have to go back and listen. I don't think he just-
confused.
I don't
Don't
think
go
he just.
back and listen. You're going to hear something that's going to screw us later. We're just going to be like, yeah, we did all this. And you're going to be like, well, you remember, Sean, this thing that you said about Elf Queen Lady who's immune to all magic.
Wouldn't that be interesting?
No, that would not be interesting.
I'm
And
pretty
then you
sure
also
that.
have to acquire some gnome royalty.
I mean, that's pretty easy. Apparently, gnomes breed like rabbits. I'm sure there's like a baby prince somewhere we can snatch.
Yeah, just go snatch him in the middle of the night.
There is a
I'm pretty
baby
sure
prince
that
somewhere
Justin
you
has
could
established.
snatch, but you killed the guy that watches him.
So wait, is the baby prince dead now?
Don't know. You didn't ask him before you killed him. Let's do end of session real quick before we get too crazy. Did anyone fulfill an alignment or a bond?
I filled alignment.
Excellent. What did you do?
Actually, shit. This this elemental night thing is kind of like not complete. So it's
We need,
For a
so we
lo-
need to spend some time on it.
yeah. So it says use the blank in a way that embraces their wild and primal nature. I would say that trying to challenge the White Queen or whatever to the right of her title would count.
It showed her true nature, that she was willing to go toe to toe with anyone.
Who did she defeat? Did we ever figure that out?
She didn't. She politicked her way into power.
Because she'd never actually done anything with anybody.
Gotta
I
take
forgot
her
to set
down.
bonds, so I have no bonds.
Or have a baby with her. Those are the only two ways. Murder
Is
a
that
baby.
what you wanna do? Her.
I mean, I feel like there's an angle where Waylon and Pea Sprout could just seduce her and Serena and form some alliance there.
Excellent. Any more alignments or bonds before you get into planning your harem?
No, we didn't actually have any combat tonight, which was surprising.
You wanted to.
Yeah, see, Pea Sprout has grown slightly.
Did we learn something new and important about the world?
We didn't learn shit tonight.
I don't think.
I got a whole
Well-
fucking page of notes about
I know,
three
I
different
know.
kingdoms.
We
Yeah,
didn't learn anything.
And
I would say
apparently
we
Dungeons
earned
is-
that experience point.
yeah.
Not a goddamn thing.
I feel like
I would
the
give you
new-
2 XP for that. That was a lot of fucking lore.
I feel like that's what that should be. It shouldn't be
Bro.
new and important. It should be like the significant, like how much lore did we get? I feel like that's a better barometer for that because it also encourages spout lore.
So the question is going to stay the same, but now you know the rules.
Well, because I think about something like, all right, if we learned about Justin's ex-wife, like that relationship, like that's definitely lore worthy,
Yep.
but I don't think it would qualify under that important thing about the world. So that's what bugged me about it, like importance versus
Well,
details.
no, you like just by knowing she exists, you learn that you've learned that there's a kingdom. They have a war chief. She has politicked her way into power. Like basically introduced a new and powerful character into the lore, and that's important to the world.
Okay, so yeah, it is a lore-based question. I guess I was just misunderstanding. It's like I was thinking if it's
What is
furthering our objective, basically.
No, I wouldn't say that. Like any kind of information that we put into any kind of lore that's generated as part of like discovering the world, it may not further your goals, but your goals are kind of blurry on a good day.
That's true. That is. Well, we're supposed to be heroes, right?
I'd
Or
never
wait.
said that.
Does this one have the caveat for heroes, or is this more just play around and turn into murder hobos for a while?
You do what you do, and the repercussions of the Time War will follow you forever.
ever?
Unless we jump to a better timeline.
You could jump to
That's
a better
true.
timeline, but disrupt
Surprise
the timeline.
timeline.
But if you disrupt a timeline by introducing yourselves into it,
Creating
gonna happen?
variants.
I'm worried about this weird possession thing. Like, So if we're back in time, is what we're doing here affecting the modern day world that our other characters are in? That's kind of where I'm like, eventually, I guess we're coming out of this. Maybe.
It depends on what, like, how time travel works. Does, like, do you go back in time and change something and then it changes the future? Or do you go back in time and change
That's a
something
yucky poke in the floor.
and creates a branch in the timeline? Are you saving timeline C or are you creating timeline D?
That's true. And then I guess like eventually then our oh, weird. So we could have
I gotta
like
go.
trapped ourselves.
See,
See ya.
See you, Jeff.
Alex walked up and said, "I'm poopy. It's bedtime." Fair enough.
That's when you just go, me too. Me too.
Yeah, me too, Alex. Me too.
Me too, bud.
Right.
See ya. So wait, could we have like orphaned our like possession spirits then? Like there's no place for them to actually go back to?
like your spirits? I don't know. Like, how have you don't know how your spirits have been displaced. You don't know how Melvin jumps between bodies when he dies. You don't even know if that's an option for the rest of your characters.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If he dies and has nowhere to go, then yeah, it would make sense he could just jump into another body in this
Yeah.
realm. He can't go back. That'd be so sad. World of Klaus? I don't know if I can live without that. Oh, he's here somewhere.
He's not
We've-
just here somewhere.
We've seen it.
He's here somewhere and he's basically Venom.
Wait, really? When did we see him?
In my visions through time, I had him that him and Flanagan were in the tournament. And we've already seen what Flanagan can do. Old Flanagan can do. So
Jesus. So wait, is this old Flanagan that went back in time? Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, yeah, this is kind of coming together now.
isn't it?
Ooh, I fell into this portal and now I'm in this tournament with ultra magic.
Seems his magic might have leveled up a little bit.
Just a touch.
I really, like, part of me is like, I want to fight Klaus. And then the other part of me is like, I don't want to fight Klaus.
You're terrified of Klaus.
I couldn't see myself actually killing him. That's the thing.
If you did kill him, what would that do to the timeline?
I have no idea. Well, it depends on Klaus. Is it Klaus Claus or is it pre-Claus Klaus?
We know that it's pre-Claus Klaus. But he's now got the power of Gideon. So...
Wait, how
You're
the fuck
fucked.
How did Gideon find Klaus? Jesus.
Scott rolled real good on it. Real good one way or another on a see future time.
Yeah.
And that's what you said happened?
And it cut to that same scene of where he saw that Klaus and Flanagan and Melvin were in this timeline representing the king, except it panned over to Klaus and you could see him standing there, and it kind of zoomed in on his arm as Gideon's symbiotic goo monster enveloped his arm.
Jesus.
It's going to be great. Did we overcome a notable monster or enemy or loot memorable treasure? I don't think we did.
No.
No.
I'm gonna say no on that one.
I mean, overcoming a notable enemy. We didn't.
We didn't really
defeat
fight
him.
anything though. We this was more of a kind of role
feel
play
like we should get-
session.
I feel like we should get some sort of reward for not just murdering every adversary we see, though, because this it promotes a very. We don't deal in monsters too much, we deal in like character politics.
Sure.
That is very true.
It's promoting us murdering characters is what it kind of does. That's at least the way I feel about
I
it.
think if you decide to murder an NPC just so that you guarantee this XP, I'm gonna start leveling up all the NPCs that I put in front of you, so that they are notable enemies.
Uh oh. Uh oh.
That makes sense to me, at least.
Uh oh. Spaghettios.
Like,
We think
Well,
we
yeah, I
fucked
mean,
up, guys.
Shooting them as they're climbing and hitting them in the knee with an arrow and them falling and smashing their head.
she had already taken damage.
Oh, I know. I like those enemies, though. I attacked her from afar, and there's no way she could do shit to me at that range. Well, maybe she could if I rolled like a 3, but...
Well, she had her 2/3, man.
Oh, that's true. The 2/3, man.
She was very reliant on them.
Yeah, for real.
I'm gonna commission somebody to make a drawing of the 2/3 man, and I'll send it to everybody.
Oh, that would be awesome.
That would be great.
Even better, make a mini of it.
Yeah. Get a CAD drawing of it done, send it over to somebody to print out. You have a 3D printer, don't you, Brett? You could print it out.
I do. Yeah.
I can't wait to see what this abomination looks like.
Well, I have this image in my mind. I have no idea what you guys think it looks like, but
I have not. I have kind of kept them a blank slate because I was hoping to one day get like a good image of them, and this is perfect.
It's like the dumbest monster, and you made me think it was a throwaway we would never see again. So I was like, what is something kind of dumb that I can give to you? And then they've shown up the entire fucking game, like everywhere.
So, did you learn your lesson?
I did.
Everything reappears. That's the glory of time travel.
Jesus. You know, it would almost be like a really nice like arc if we killed Flanagan and Klaus.
I have some special lore with everything that I have spouted tonight that I hope comes to pass.
Special lore.
Y'all need to go see King of Geldar.
And if you want us to get into a combat, that's how we do it. Like,
Yeah.
You deliberately avoided going and seeing him.
yeah, because I'm gonna murder the man. I mean, it's not even murder. It's avenging my family
Yeah,
member.
what would happen if you killed the king of a foreign country?
A war of succession would happen. Likely. We don't know the internal politics, so a war of succession could happen.
So what would happen if a combatant in the Gnome time or the Gnome battle for secession appeared in another country and executed their king in the
A
middle
gnome
of this tournament?
executing a king?
I'm saying a gnome, not a gnome, but a combatant in the Gnome tournament. Like, you're a representative of the gnomes right now. Whether you like that or not.
I think it would go one of these ways, though. Like, depending on how we get there and how we see the guy and how it goes down, someone would have to survive to say who did it. Or we could just kill him and...
You just gotta stab him in the back while he's on the toilet and then disappear.
I mean, that's kind of what he deserved. No, this man's getting cut in pieces.
Do you think those roles would go that well?
Oh no, that's why he's going to be cut down.
In public?
Wherever. I mean, ideally, I would like to retrieve my brother's mace and smash him with it. That would be the way.
This is the way.
Or we have Brett garage. We just go back that route. I still can't believe we did Mrs. Claus like that.
That was like the first thing I did too.
And you just jumped in. We were kind of like, what do we do here? And you're like, I'm going to sneak up behind this old lady. And... And then, I'm sure if we go watch the session, we didn't hesitate. We were like, we're doing this.
Probably.
And I have to say that was probably one of the most epic things that we've had to deal with was fighting the Krampus.
I love
Like
that
over and
That was
over and over again. Like it was so. And
Was
I
that
think
the-
that was
Was that the one where we were going through the levels of Santa's workshops with the Krampus just coming in at various times?
Yep, the stairwell, the what was
Fucking
it?
loved
Like
that.
the IT place or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that was great.
I think we actually had pretty good rolls throughout that, though. I
Mhm.
think that was one of our best sessions.
I
don't
got
think we
his
had
flaming
too many.
sword.
He had 2 more weapons too.
Yeah, well, you never saw them. Just the flaming sword.
Actually, like he had all of the like. There's a bunch of different weapons for the divine, and he had every single one of them.
Awesome.
Oh, Jesus.
So when you took the flaming sword, I think he pulled out the spear or something.
I think something like that. Yeah, that sounds right.
We've had a lot of spears in this, but I don't know. Now we're so far away from the cult now that it's like, how are we going to get back to?
It'll all turn around. It'll all turn around. We'll get there.
That's true. I mean, we just keep getting more loose ends, though. I mean, it's fun.
It's like when you play that giant ass fetch quest in a Legend of Zelda game where you have to trade through 20 items to get back to the beginning.
Like, do you have the power in you right now to just go rescue Jesus?
Oh no, this lady's supposedly like mega strong. She's
I do
got the
have-
power.
You're talking
she's got
about
the
like
power of Christ.
using Santa's sleigh to appear and assassinate kings and war chiefs. I don't know why the cultist lady isn't on that list either as well.
That's true.
You're giving us ideas. I like it.
So now we just have the murder sleigh. Like if he rolls like perfect, then we're just gonna take him out with the sleigh. Like we don't even have to stop. Just boom, they're dead. All right, move on.
If you think it'll kill him.
I mean, we don't know how much damage the sleigh does. We know that we ran over a lot of gnomes with the sleigh, though.
Gnomes are
Oh,
like paper
God.
mache.
Yes.
That's true. Yeah, but
All
what
right.
the hell does...
Well, it's basically 10:30, so
Yeah, I
I got
gotta
other
go
stuff
now.
to do.
We'll see y'all later.